What's up, guys? My name is Moncho. I had the pleasure and honor to engineer, produce, and mix the Lila EP. Today we're going to be diving in and checking out Drench. You know, Sandro, we're talking about a film scorer. I described Lila as an orchestrator with a guitar and his voice. The amount of counterpoint and counter melodies and just the overall arrangement is amazing. We start the song with this crazy, huge ass chord. Boom. Just opens up this whole world of possibilities, right? In that moment, you just enter Sandro's head, Sandro's world. This guitar right here, we used an N22 AEA ribbon mic and an SM57 to mic up the amplifier. And we basically did that 2 times, right? So the first 2 tracks are panned to the left, the second 2 tracks are panned to the right. And what you end up getting is this wide guitar sound. Same thing happens in the chorus. Huge chord right before the bridge section, which also opens it up again. Then we have the acoustic guitar, very rhythmic. The whole arrangement is built up of these 2 guitars, the acoustic guitar and these wide pads, right? What you end up getting is a combination of both. No, there's actually a DI acoustic guitar as well, accompanying the acoustic guitar during the chorus. This is beautiful guitars everywhere. Sandro's vocals consist of him singing the lead and then some backing vocals. Oh, again and again and again. I love those harmonies. We get Sandro's voice in the middle and these beautiful harmonies and doubles just filling up the sides. The craziest thing of this song is the dribble effect, which sounds like this. And what that is, it's a bunch of layers that Sandro recorded with his acoustic and electric guitar, doing all these crazy harmonics and textures. And when you put them all together, you end up having this crazy stereo dribble effect. It feels like raindrops falling. I didn't have to do a lot, just kind of balance the volumes, pan them a little bit, and add some time-based effects, some delay, some reverb. It kind of hypnotizes you, to be honest. It hypnotized me. Credits to Sandro for that. Well, and for every single instrument except the drums. We also have a piano. The piano in this song is actually pretty low in the mix, but it's there. I mean, it sounds pretty boring by itself, but when you put the guitars together, it adds to that harmonic component of the song. We had a room mic, a low mic that's going underneath the piano. We had a ghost mic that's kind of like near the tail, an SF24 just in front of the piano, space pair of U87s, and we even had some reverb going on. I think it was a Bricasti reverb. We just printed that. A lot of these tracks were recorded using analog equipment, EQ, compression that we did in that moment. Nothing was overdone. Everything was done with a lot of precision. It's very easy to fuck something up and overdo something. It's quite difficult to kind of control that instinct of wanting to add everything. Sometimes you don't need to overprocess stuff, right? I actually love the piano arrangement during the second verse. And you know, add the band, the drums, the bass, and you get this. Combination of the piano, the bass, the dribble effect, the guitars, it's a very unique aesthetic, very good arrangements, very well written stuff, and it's all about balancing, panning, volume, a little bit of compression, but not a lot of over processing here. Okay, now let's take a look at the drums. We had Shadi Opong join us for the drums. When we started producing, we did most of the basic recording in Sandro's room in Hoboken, New Jersey. Well, we didn't have a drum set, we didn't have a drummer, so I had to use a little bit of MIDI drums. And then eventually what we did is we had Shadi play on top of that. So we just put them both together at the same time. So let's listen to the first chorus. Drench your desert skin. That feel right there, I remember I was quantizing the drums when I accidentally quantized it in the wrong way. And what we ended up getting was this super crazy feel. It's got like a triplet vibe. We had to ask Shadi to replicate that feel. It gets me every time. You can hear the difference in time, especially in the right cymbal, right? The MIDI drums is super quantized, whereas, Shadi's drums, they got that human feel. These are some of the things that you don't plan. They just happen. And when they happen, they just sound good, and it's the universe telling you to just flow and let it happen. Bass part is great. The first time it joins the band is during the chorus section. Gives weight to the whole song, Let's look at the bridge section. It's that part of the song where everything kind of falls apart. I was not at my best. Now electric guitars join, open up, and doubled vocals opening up. Then the drums join, and we're back with the groove. Piano joins, electric guitar, more vocals, and we're back to that just open space, immersing ourselves into this beautiful melancholia and nostalgia. And then of course we have a distorted guitar. But that's kind of what Drench is. The whole album was just about trying not to overproduce or overmix. I had to restrain myself in a way, because sometimes as mixing engineers, we want to, overdo, and we want to put all these crazy effects. We want to use all of our toys. We're doing this for the sake of the art, right? A lot of emotions, very sensitive, I had to understand that this comes from a very vulnerable place. So the least thing I could do was respect that. And I think we managed to do this throughout the album. This was the first walkthrough for Sandro's Lila EP. I hope you guys enjoy it, and more to come soon. So stay tuned and have a beautiful day and a beautiful life.